Oh no. Okay. Whew. Okay, one of these lights not working right. Okay, and I think it's this one. Okay. Just a little too bright. And what's this other light? Can't be the oven, can it? Hold on, y'all. Okay, it is the oven. Last week I used it and it worked fine. Okay, well, anyway, we just not gonna use today. How about that? Okay. So, anywho, welcome to Grandma Hershey Cooks. I'm Grandma Hershey, spelled with a U and not an E. Okay, so don't get it twisted. Let me see. This time I didn't put it on top of the thing I did last year. Last year, Lord have mercy, get your bloopers here. Me last week. So remember, I said I was gonna plug the Ethernet cord directly into the modem. I was until a few minutes ago when I was trying to find my adapter to the Ethernet cord. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to find it on for the next show. I forgot I needed it. And wherever my son's book is, that's where the adapter is. So we're gonna hope and pray that we don't get cut off like we did last week. Okay. So anywho, now if we ever get cut off, just know that I'm coming back with part B. All right. Once I figured, oh boy, I tell you, I got these lights all crazy today. Okay, let's see if that'll work. And you can still see our stuff. Okay, here we go. Oh, doll look lovely. I Grandma Hershey full of herself. Anywho, today I've been herbalist in case they decide to cut me off. Today is episode 133, and we are doing glazed Cornish hen. So what I did, because well, I can't remember who gave me the idea. But anyway, what I did was did half the side with the General Soul's sauce, and then the other half with the barbecue sauce. Now, usually, well, I'm not like I made a lot. This is just my second time. So the first time I did it, I had used the gochujang sauce. Somebody, it's Korean, but it's my favorite sauce, and I can't find it. I'm going like, where's my sauce? So anywho, we got General Soap and we have barbecue. Okay, and you saw the picture, how pretty that is. Came out good. Anywho, so let's get started before any kind of craziness happen. All right. So now we have, let's talk about the healthy highlights. So the healthy highlights now, 1/4 of the Cornish hen is a 4-ounce serving. So if you've been eating half a Cornish hen or the whole Cornish hen, you've been eating a whole lot. Okay. So just because it look little don't mean that it's not big enough. All right. So the what I did last night was I ate 1/4 of it. So when you see the rest of this Cornish hen, you're gonna be missing a part. And it was good. So anyway, the healthy highlights, the calories is 100 235, and that's because the Cornish hen itself, and the 4 ounces is 200 calories by itself. Okay, so the other 35 comes from the glaze. The cholesterol is 130 because it's meat has cholesterol. The sodium is 215, meat plus the barbecue sauces, so it's still not bad. The carbs 7.3, and that's mainly from the sauces. The sugar is 5.5, so that's real good. It's diabetic friendly and loveliness friendly. Then we have the proteins, which is really good, is 19.3. Then the fiber is only 0.3, and the net carbs is 7 or 7. Okay, so that's not bad. That might even be keto low. So here you got it. Then that's that for that. Okay. So now what's all in it? What's all in it, Grandma Hershey? What's all in it? So we've got one whole Cornish hen, and for every 4 servings, you do a hen. Okay. And they always come in a pack of 2. So this would be great. If it's just you or one other person for Thanksgiving, this would be a great meal for Thanksgiving. You can make it the same way you do your turkey. Just cook it less longer. Way less longer. Okay. You're going to need some oil spray. Where my spray go? Oh, it's in my face. I've got avocado oil spray this time. Then you're going to use a 1/2 teaspoon each. Poultry season, Italian season, onion and herbs, and garlic and herbs. All of it is salt free. All right. Then for the glaze is 1/4 cup of Zorda spicy barbecue sauce or whatever kind you like. Just make sure it's low in sugar. And then 1/4 cup of General Tso's sauce. Okay. And I have those right here, but I'm not going to be putting it on the show because it have to cook first. So I'm going to show you the beginning and I will show you the end result. Okay. So the first thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Then you want to get you a pan and a rack. Now, what I did was I put foil on this rack, on the racks, and then I punched holes in it so that it can reach the heat and the stuff will drop through, and you don't have to do so much washing of the rack. Okay, so now you're going to. Now, what I did to clean mine is I put a cup of white vinegar. And then I put the Cornish hens inside a big bowl, and then I added water enough to cover the hens and let them sit for a while. And then after they were pretty clean, then I took a paper towel and I wiped them down. Okay, so that's what I did to clean them. So then you're going to put your hens on the rack. And once you do that, you're going to spray one side, and you're going to put your seasoning into a small bowl, mix it all together. It's easier to get it distributed. And then you're going to sprinkle that side. Then you're going to flip it over, spray it, sprinkle the rest of the seasoning on that. And then you're going to put it in the oven, and you're going to bake it for 30 to 45 minutes. If it's completely thawed, 30 minutes for the first part would be great. Then you're going to flip it over and cook it another 30 minutes. Then you're going to take your sauces and do one side with a brush that I can't find. It's a brush or a tablespoon is what I did. And then the other side with other sauce. And then you cook that for 15 minutes. Flip it over and do the same thing. Cook it for 15 minutes. And it should be perfect. Okay, this should look like what you saw on the picture. And the recipe is in the description box. And then once you finish with that, then hey, just eat the sucker. Ow! I mean, I tore mine up. All right, so anyway, let's start putting it together. It's not going to take long. The time is of the essence around here. We don't have all day. All right, so first thing I put my gloves on because I will be handling raw meat. Okay, you know, Grandma Hershey don't like all this stuff on her hands. All right, so this glove on. We're doing surgery. I heard it. I hope you did. Okay, then let's put the other glove on. And it's ready too. Okay, so now what I did find my old Tupperware meats. What you call it when you marinate? It's a meat marinator. So although I wasn't marinating, but it came in handy for this turkey. I mean, not turkey, this Cornish hen. So here's the little bird minding her own business. We're going to put this on the rack. Close this thing. That's going to go in the sink and get washed. It'll probably get washed in the dishwasher. And then we're going to move this over for you to see it. Okay. You can see it perfectly good. There we go. All right. So now we're going to spread. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't use this hand. So technically, I can keep these gloves. Oh, well, I'll just do this. We're going to spray. Because this hand touched it. So we're going to spray the Cornish hen like that. And then we're going to take, should I do everything with this right hand and not the left? We're going to take our seasonings that I mixed together. There they go. And then we are going to sprinkle half of it. Get this can out of the way. Hold up, make sure you don't touch that. Okay, we're going to sprinkle half of it all over this Cornish hen. Get the legs, got the wing going. Little tiny wings. So last night I ate the wing and breast. And it was really good. It really was nice and tasty. Okay, then we got half the seasoning on. Then we're going to flip this over. Make sure the legs stay together. I'll flip it over. And then we're going to spray the other side. And this will also help to crisp the skin. All right. So now when you're doing it, you can also do this with a turkey or whole chicken. And when you do those, the advantage that you have is you can lift the skin and season underneath the skin. Now that's what I really like. And then you can use some margarine or butter for that. And so, but I tried to use the margarine thing. It wasn't working out too well. So that's when the great idea to spread came into play. Okay. Okay, make sure these legs get nice and seasoned. And then we just go ahead and sprinkle the rest all over. Okay. Well, stymie on little rascal. Oh, Tay. I think it was stymie. That means my oven is at 350. Okay, so I didn't even use that part. So you see how it's all nice and seasoned? So then once the show is over, I will put this in the oven and do what I said earlier. Okay, and just let that bake and flip it, let it bake. Then put the sauce on each side, flip it, and the sauce on each side, after it bakes some. All right, so I'm going to take the nasty glove off. Take the nasty glove. Well, I'll just take them out too because it's nasty now. It's got seasoned all in it. All right, so now here's the two sauces. This is the General Tso's. And this is the barbecue. No, this is General Tso. Then this is the barbecue. All right. But like I said, whatever barbecue that you like the best, that's what you use. But just watch out for the sugar content, especially if you diabetic, okay? Or watching your livers. Anywho, so now that we've got that part done, this is almost over. So let's go ahead and we're going to bring out the Cornish hen, the made one, the rest of it, I'll show you in a minute, where the fourth of it is gone. Okay, isn't that beautiful? Oh, and there's the part that's missing. Don't pay attention. Oh, no, here's the part that's missing. Like my granddaughter say, that's not important. So we got the Cornish hen out. We're going to put this over here. And then I'm gonna raise it down just a little bit so you can see that Cornish hen. All right, so which part should I do? Should I do the leg and the thigh this time? Because the rest of it's gonna be my dinner. The rest of whatever piece I take apart. Let's get the thigh and the legs this time. I don't know. I think this is the General Tso side. Okay, see how easy it is to cut? Look at that. Nice and tender. All right. So let's cut a piece. Comes right on off. Oh, where's my regular fork? Hold on. I didn't think I need the regular fork. There's the regular fork. All right. So I'm going to take a little bit of the skin. I'm not a big skin eater, but this one is nice and seasoned. So here it is. Nice and tender. Griffle. That's a try. It was really good. You know what? I think I'm gonna cut a piece of the other side, which is the barbecue. That's all I've had so far is General Tso. Oh, see how that fell apart just with me trying to cut it. Oh wow, nice and tender, juicy, nice flavor. Okay, get out of there. There we go. And this is the barbecue side. Well, it was the barbecue side. Good thing my counter is clean. Okay, let's cut another piece. Man, just didn't want me to eat it. That's all. You're going to get eaten, buddy. It's good too. And those seasonings are great. How about that? Nice and tender. Now, last night, I had mine with a baked potato and some broccoli. And tonight, I'm going to do the same. I'll just eat the barbecue side this time. Okay. So, that's about it. So, first, I got to wipe my hands. Hold on. I got a napkin around here. Here it is. Called some barbecue, whatever sauce that was, got on my fingers. All right, so now we just go ahead on and keep it moving because we about done. So now what I need you to do is do the thumbs up. Okay. Then, if you have not subscribed already, hit subscribe and then hit the black bell. And that way, when I come on, I have an announcement just to say I love you, anything, you'll get a notice. Okay. And then in a couple of minutes, we'll be done. And I'm going to need you to share this with everybody you know. Share it with your family. Share it with your friends. Share it with your neighbors. And share it with your enemies, because everybody got to eat. And we got to feed the world. Okay? And I thank God that the with those people, the SNAP people, got their food stamps. And I don't know what it's going to do with the health insurance, but so far we feeding. Okay? That's all we know right now. The kids can eat, and so can the parents. Okay? So now, let's do our shout outs. Y'all ready? These are people I know who watched last week. Okay. Now, if you watch, say something in the comments or somewhere, email me or something so I can shout your name out next week. Okay. So, shout out to my good friend Najee, to Marcy, who always sings happy birthday with me. Yay, Marcy. To my niece in Colorado, her son Andreas, to Merle and Sabelle, Diana, the chopper lady. Remember the chopper lady? And Fitzy the cat, who watches the show all the time. When I finally finish this book, I'm going to have Fitzy picture on that book watching me. Okay. Then shout out to my sister Sheila, who's almost done with her Christmas book. To my friend Alex and Reggie, and my new friend Nikki. I met her yesterday at it was Sunday. Yeah, Sunday at Ross. We just talked. I almost forgot I had something to do. And so I told her about the show. She signed up right away. She subscribed. Thank you, Nikki. I told her I was going to shout out to her today. A real nice lady. We had a great conversation. Great time. Okay. And then shout out to Aya and Gretchen and Lois, my great granddaughter Soul and Rising. To Amanda, to Narcoplexic, to Tom and Cassie, my granddaughter Tuka, who always takes all my stuff for me. To my daughter Stephanie, I want to mention that she ran, I think, her 12th marathon, whatever the number was, way more than me, but she did good. And so congratulations, Stephanie. And then to Kay and Regina, and to Brad, who was another friend I met the week before at my meetup group, my single old liberals group. All right. So shout out to all you folks for watching, and keep on watching. All right. So now we got the birthdays. You ready, Marcy? And anybody else who want to sing with us? Shout out to Hannah, the neighbor across the street. Now, last week I had shout out to Mitch. I thought it was his birthday. No, it was Hannah's birthday, his girlfriend. So shout out to Hannah. We're going to sing to you today. To Tamika, a good friend that I worked with at the Hillcrest. And then we still friends today. And her birthday was Thursday or Friday. Anyway, shout out to her. And then my great nephew, remember my nephew last week, Edwin, whose birthday? Well, today is his son's birthday, Maverick, little Mavy. So we're going to sing to Hannah, Tamika, and Maverick. Y'all ready? And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Hannah, Tamika, and Maverick. Happy birthday to you. Mwah! And many more. So if you have a birthday coming up in the next 7 days, let me know so I can sing to you too. Okay? So now, next week is Thanksgiving. And we're not going to have a show on next Tuesday. All right. But I will send a list of suggestions from the recipes that Grandma Hershey has done. Okay. And so what we're going to do the week after. Okay. So I saw this recipe. I said, I know I can make this diabetic friendly, gluten free, and loveliness friendly. So we are going to do the sweet potato carrot cake. We know that sounds good. I definitely got to make it diabetic friendly. All right. So anywho, that's it for now. I thank you guys for watching this show. I thank you for stopping by. And I surely pray that you have a great Thanksgiving. You have a great rest of your week. And hug somebody. Tell them you love them. Give somebody a kiss. Make sure it's not somebody else's husband. Okay. Anywho, or wife. So anyway, just tell somebody you love them. Have a great week. Be good, be kind to people, and be careful. All right. I love you. I'll see you in 2 weeks. Mwah! See how this mouse gonna work.